No, 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 no. Oh, I don't think I can get this done. I will have my custom mechanical keyboard with a NUMPAD. He's approaching. I cannot get this done in time. Welcome to the review of the Wind X98. Let's start with the basic information of this keyboard. The Wind X98 is an 1800 layout or 96 or 98% keyboard. Designed by Wind Studio, who is responsible for the Wind X and the Wind X65. It comes in 3 pieces: top case, middle case, and bottom case. All of them are CNC aluminum. This keyboard comes in 8 colorways: black and orange, blue and red, white and pink, white and yellow, black and gray and chocolate, silver and purple, then gray and blue. All of this comes with a PVD accent next to the escape key. It's really nice. Personally, I think it fits all of the colors. The PCB has 1.2mm thickness and comes in 2 different pieces that you will have to snap off. The NUMPAD cluster is separated from the main cluster, and both pieces is connected through a cable. The unboxing experience of this keyboard is amazing. The box is amazing. I mean, it's a little bit overkill, but I guess it's a really good experience. In the box, it comes with the keyboard, the PCB, the plate which is 1.5mm thickness PC plate. And like the PCB, the NUMPAD cluster is separated from the main cluster. In the box, it includes the feet, daughter board, silicone gaskets, screws, foam kit, 1 set of Gateron ink stabilizers, awesome stabilizer shims, and the user guide. The cool thing is that you can choose one of the 3 switches to come along with this keyboard: the Gateron CJ, the Gateron Box Ink Black, and the Gateron Azure Dragon. The build experience for me is actually really amazing. The board is easy to build with all the tools needed: the screws, the hex, all of that. Apart from the fact that the stabilizers, the stabilizers, there's lots of them that I have to do, and it was a pain. But it works great. The Gateron stabs that come with the kit, it's awesome. The other problem that I have faced is with the Gateron Azure Dragon. The switch is really tight on the plate, and it's really hard to install at first. So I also tried other switches like the Epsilon and the Texi Blue Sky. Both of them are easy to install, so I concluded that the Gateron Azure Dragon is really tight on the plate. The addition of the gasket socks have made the build experience even better. The Wind X keyboards usually comes with pour-on gaskets, which is actually a pain to install. But with the socks, it's easy to install, and it's also really easy to take apart. How is it different from the previous Wind Studio keyboard? First, the addition of the gasket sock. It's made the building experience better than before. And second is the PCB that comes with tremendous amount of flex cut, like aggressive amount of flex cuts. They have flex cut in every row of the alpha and also the individual flex cuts. It's more like a double-edged sword. We'll talk about it later when I review the sound. For me, the sound ties in with the tremendous amount of foam given in the box. You can use any or use none. It's up to you. And that gives you flexibility to design your own personalized sound signature and feel. First, I tried the no foam version with the only really thin pour-on foam under the PCB just to prevent the board from shorting because it's really flexy and it tends to bottom out. So no foam. It sounds really thin. With both switches that I tested, the stock Gateron Azure Dragon and the stock Epsilon switch, both sounded really thin, especially with the Epsilon, but the Gateron Azure Dragon can make do. The flex cuts on the PCB is the culprit for the very thin sound that comes with this keyboard, which it can be easily combated with the plate foam that has been provided in the kit, and it will take away a tiny bit of the flex. If you're certain that you're gonna build this with no foam at all, I would advise you do tape mod on the areas that has the aggressive amount of flex cuts, which is the alpha area. It will make the sound more fuller and louder. The other configuration that I have tried is the all foam version. Well, it's a foamy keyboard. It sounds really good. And there's nothing to say about it, but the flex will be taken away. Personally, I think the flex is more controlled with all the foam, and I like it more with all the foam as a firmer typing experience. And it sounds really awesome, with or without the PE foam. For the typing feel, this relates to the amount of foam you put in. No foam, it will be really flexy due to all the flex cuts. It will come with a really thin sound. But with all foam, it's still flex, but in a very controlled manner. It is still a very comfortable typing experience. Personally, I prefer to use the plate foam and a really thin foam down under the PCB, and that's it. That way you have the optimal sound that you can get from this keyboard, and you still have a good amount of flex while not being too flexy. Well, all in all, if you are in the market for a custom mechanical keyboard that has a NUMPAD, this is my recommendation. Not often do we get a really good custom mechanical keyboard with a NUMPAD. Well, get it while you can. The group buy will start on August 19 until September 19. So you have 1 month to make your money or make your decision. The vendor for Thailand is once again NTCH Keys, who is kind enough to provide me with the review unit. For this video, I will have to send this keyboard back, and I'm not paid for this review, so this is solely my own opinion. And once again, thank you for watching, and bye.